Today we're exploring a profound financial lesson from Philippians 4:11. For I have learned in whatsoever state I am therewith to be content. In a world that constantly encourages us to want more, Scripture teaches us that true peace comes from learning contentment. This principle is foundational to biblical financial planning. Contentment is not natural, it is learned. Paul did not say he was born content. He said, I have learned. Contentment is cultivated through experience, trust, and spiritual maturity. The same is true financially. No matter how much money a person has, peace only comes when they learn to trust God rather than circumstances. Discontentment often leads to financial mistakes. When we are not content, we often make poor decisions. We spend more than we should. We borrow to maintain appearances. We chase risky investments hoping for quick gains, and we compare our lives to others. Discontentment can quietly undermine financial stewardship. Contentment creates financial peace. Contentment shifts our focus from scarcity to gratitude. It reminds us that God is our provider. When we are content, we are better able to save, invest wisely, and give generously. Financial peace begins when we trust God's provision. God owns everything. Biblical financial planning begins with recognizing that God owns everything. Psalm 24:1 tells us the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. We are stewards, not owners. When we understand this truth, contentment becomes easier. Our responsibility is to manage his resources faithfully. How to cultivate financial contentment? Contentment grows through intentional habits. Create a written spending plan, reduce unnecessary debt, give faithfully, and avoid comparison, and focus on eternal priorities. These practices help align your finances with God's purpose. Contentment and biblically responsible investing also influences how we invest. Biblically responsible investing allows you to align your portfolio with your faith rather than pursuing returns at any cost. You can seek both financial stewardship and spiritual conviction. Christ is the source of contentment. Paul's contentment was not based on circumstances, it was based on Christ. As Philippians 4:13 says, I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. Financial peace does not come from having more. It comes from trusting the one who supplies all our needs. Discover biblical financial peace at InCareLife. We help clients pursue clarity through biblical wisdom. If you'd like to align your finances and your investments with your Christian values, we would be honored to help. Visit InCareLife and request your complimentary 15-minute guide to biblically responsible investing. Thank you for watching, and may God bless your stewardship journey.